I'm sure everyone now has heard the cries that Mark is way too weak, even though his name is... Or is he? Well, today, I'm going to be ranking each Mark from every season to see what Viltrumites he can take down. Here is how I'll rank each tier of Viltrumite. First are the Mark variants. Sure, some are really strong, but most were taken out by smaller level heroes, like Oliver as a kid, with the help of some other heroes. These are pretty much your least harmful Viltrumites. Level 2. Here's where things get serious. Most heroes would lose to these guys. These are the lower level side Viltrumites, like Blonde Viltrumite Female and Horseshoe Hairline Viltrumite. And how could I almost forget the fan favorite, Tan Viltrumite Girl, or maybe even fucking Thorth. Level 3. These are Viltrumites, you know, and maybe don't love that much. These are Thula, Elix, and Lucan, which are very powerful. Pretty much no one on Earth could beat them. Level 4. These are Viltrumites that could probably do very good on their own in the Viltrumite War, and could survive being attacked by multiple other Viltrumites. These are General Craig and Thaddeus. Finally, level 5. These are the top of the Viltrumite food chain, and as we have seen, can destroy entire civilizations. These are Nolan, Anissa, and Conquest. Obviously, Conquest is the strongest out of the two, but the challenge is to see how early in the series can Mark stand up here with these Viltrumites. Okay, first is Season 1, Mark. Now this is a Mark who is still learning, and gets beaten down by people like the Reaniman and some side villains. And at the end is the first time he fights a Viltrumite, which is Omnidad, and he gets whooped by his big daddy. So I'd say that Mark couldn't defeat any Viltrumites, and not only in terms of power, in terms of morality too. I think he holds back a lot here since he has an innocent way of seeing the world, which quickly changed later seasons. And either way, the Mark variants are Season 3 Mark's age, so they all around have way more experience. I just don't see how there's any way for this Mark to win. Pretty much all the odds are against my boy. Well, hopefully Season 2 Mark will do better. Okay. Actually, in Season 2, Mark actually improves a lot. He fights Angstrom, and even does good against Thula, before his morality kicks in. So does that mean I should put him in number 3? Well, I thought of it, but I think Thula still was a better fighter. And this isn't just their power compared, it's their entire character, and Mark as a character would hold back, giving Thula and the others in level 3 an edge. And it's not only about Mark's character, also about Thula. She would do anything to win a fight. Even... yeah, that. She honestly wouldn't be against hitting Mark where it hurts. Whatever it takes, I guess. So I'ma put Mark in level 2, with the lower level, Viltrumite, Grunts. But he can almost take down level 3. Hopefully Season 3 has something better for him. Season 3 here, he improves a lot. Kinda, maybe. I know this is where people were saying Mark was losing a lot, but he has some pretty good feats. He was able to stand toe-to-toe with multiple of his strongest variants. And even fight Conquest. Kinda. Okay, so maybe he's not actually strong this season, but I think he'd at least be level 3. I mean, he is probably able to beat that tier of Viltrumites now, and also, since his training with Cecil buffed him up, and now he's becoming darker, and starting to question the no-kill rule. So I'll give it to my boy Aslong, as Thula doesn't pull out the... Finally, Season 4 Mark. And yeah, no questions asked, he's in tier 5, I have no idea what happened, but hey, I'm not gonna complain. Sure, my man is weaker, but he was able to outsmart Conquest, and is obviously near Omnimon's level, so I'd say he's in tier 5, not because he's stronger, but he's on their level. I mean, I think it would be a crime not to put him here. He beats out every other Viltrumite, even Anissa. He's no doubt about it, one of the strongest there. The only ones who are above him are Thrag, obviously, Nolan, and Conquest. So that is how I think Mark would scale over the seasons. Just don't let Thula hit the... Thank you if you watched to the end. I know it's been a while, I was just enjoying my summer. But now I'm back to making videos again. And thanks for all your support on the last video.